Well, hello everyone. CocoSlays in the house and is trying to do something. Update. I think I did this is my third one. Take 20 for episode 4 or 5. La pendeja ya no sabe. Y qué güey, qué te pasó? It's like, ando desvelado. At least my tooth, since March, I've been trying to get it pulled, but a lot of people don't want it. Dentist or surgeon don't want to do it, because over here where I'm at, my Blue Cross Blue Shield is out of network, and sometimes y'all have Medicaid too under the Title 19, where the Social Security pays Medicaid to cover. Since I got an appeal going, because I don't have Medicare, so they're kind of having, but a lot of it has to Oklahoma. They take care of their people. So since I live in Oklahoma, I'm considered Native American. Don't ask. I had to persuade the representative. Yes, I am not white. I'm indigenous. Okay, Native American. Even though it's not a laughing matter, but and she knew that I needed to get what I needed, because that's when I was just got out of prison, and right after I got out, they said you need to get a colonoscopy in here, which I knew because since after my open heart surgery, I've been struggling to get proper medical care. Texas, said I make too much money, so I couldn't get Medicaid. And my friend over in Sherman, I already told him too that he can't get Medicaid. So I don't know. I'm gonna do a segment on my CPAP supplies, but about the ACA, and I don't know. We'll see what happens next year, but I'll leave it up for another day. There for a while, I let fear get into my endeavor that I want, because a lot of it has to do with my enemies, my haters, like I said, and it has to do with not regular people, because regular people, they're mad at me because I wasn't honest, which I was hiding from these officials in Oregon to not track me down. But when they did, they didn't want to serve the warrant, or Oregon didn't want to extradite. They wouldn't remove it, so they punished me going from 2009, the second time I applied, 2009 to 2018, because when I was in, let me take that back. I filed in 2019, in January 2020, right before the pandemic. I got that warrant cleared up, and I thought I was going home, but no. But I needed to get that warrant cleared up so I can go on an SSDI. As soon as I got applied, when I got out, now they don't want to pay for the 2008, 2009. And that's what I'm fighting with. I told the judge, it's there's documents missing, there's medical records missing. And I just got it Friday. The Social Security finally gave it to me. The attorney that I'm trying to hire wants those medical records first before he can tell me if he wants to represent me or not. So if it's not an attorney for a Social Security disability, because I thought I had one out of California, I thought I had one out of Florida. Once they say, "Oh, you got SSI, we can't touch it." No, but I'm going back to 2008, 2009 when I first, but they said I had a warrant to clear it up. Even in the application says if you have a warrant, you need to clear it up. Yeah, it had to take me to go, take this plea agreement to go and the custody with the state of Texas file it on my own so Oregon could either remove it or do something. And that's what I did. And that's why they're still pissed off at me. But I'm working on that. I start all over again. If you've been following me from the very first, I started, December 2023 or January 24? Because I know in February, that's when I started listening, going on the Slap Tam. It's going on right now, too. I was there for a little bit, but I got sleepy. But then I thought, no, let me do something real quick. On Friday nights, you'll see me. And Sundays, I think they do it. Sometimes they do a special episode. Like live chat. If you go to my link tree, you'll see it. Yeah, it says us. What's it say? Paranormal something. It's got a pig. It's got the pig snout. Click there, and you'll straight to their live feed. That's where a lot of people know. They kind of check up on me, like, how you doing with this and that. But they've been like, some of the regulars that I talk to know what I've been going through fighting, and I try not to tell or disclose too much information because, like I said, fear, man. Don't let fear get in the way, because then you won't be able to do what you want. You won't complete your goals. You won't complete your endeavors. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to. That's what I do with this podcast. Working on it. It's just kind of like a journal. Puro chisme en este pavoso. La CocoSlays anda de pendeja de perra otra vez. But rather than, keeping it all in, my character, or like, my I don't want to say anger. My voice, is, I'll be like, "Rawr," rather than keeping it all in, because that's, after the rapes, that I had. Well, first of all, it was the gun incident with the chief. That's where the whole bullshit, sorry for my language, all the bullshit started. For 27 years. After the gun incident by the police chief and the city officials over there wanted me to do a statement, I said, no, let it be, let it go. He's homophobic, I know he's racist, but I don't want to get involved. I don't want to be the one. But I ended up being the scapegoat, or the whistleblower, but they didn't provide protection. Like, there's he had a lot of friends, and my ex-boss was good friends with him, and that's how what happened, me going serving as my first year in Oregon. At least it was 1 year, but over here in Texas, oh man, it's all fucked up. And even my old PO said, man, your case is all fucked up. I know, and your dumbass didn't listen to me. So I'm not afraid. Even the UPS last year, when he delivered the air conditioner, he's like, don't you number your house? Well, you dumbass, everything has got GPS. Didn't your GPS tell you where my address is? Look over there, you dumbass. There's got a 489. You think you're going to see all the way from the road to see my numbers on the house? No, it's on that box. 489. Look over there. You're dumbass, you're you just think I'm a Latino, like, don't want to, well, I know English, and your dumbass don't know, you work out the GPS or look on the numbers on the box, on the mailbox. That's why it's out there. Well, I ended up buying another air conditioner this year, which is a Wi-Fi, because since I got Wi-Fi now, I can, go on my phone, turn, because I've been, out of the house, specialist, but I turn it on to where, I watch it, see what the temperature's at, and I key it up. If I set it on a certain temperature, it won't kick off, because it's warm. It's in the living room. I first had it over here, where on this side of the house, but it was using up too much juice, so I put it over there, put the LG over here. Right now I see it's not using all that electricity. But anyways, he Oh, you got another air conditioner, I see. He's like, yeah, I had to get one for the living room. I said, I switch it out, you see. Well, this one's for me. This is because it's got Wi-Fi. I can control it on my phone. He got it off the truck, carried it all the way to the front, his front door, because he knew, he remembered me. He's like, yeah, see, remember that this is the one you. It's like, but I was nice, but he knew to respect me. That's all it is. If you respect me, I respect you back. And I said, oh, don't work too hard. It's going to be a hot day. He's like, oh, okay, see you later, bye bye. But a lot of stuff, like, there's a lot of achievement that I would tell you. All the alligator, Alcatraz, whatever, see all they can, you see no phones, no showers, no maggots on the food, that's Texas. Texas is the same way. And they don't pay their inmates to work. They make you work. That's like prison slavery, prison servitude. I can't remember if it was Alabama or Arkansas, because some of those inmates over there filed a lawsuit against that. The Prison Legal News and ACLU is helping them fight it. Oh, what's it? No. The Constitutional Rights, legal team, they're like fighting it because they get rid of prison slavery. Because sometimes they'll have inmates work at McDonald's, and they don't pay them. They don't, even if they get tips, they turn it over. They can't have tips, or at least as far as I know. But anyways, stuff like that, prison. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, your constitutional rights, civil liberties. Don't forget the Civil Liberties Act of 1964. That's what's going on with the ICE. Their racial profiling. Even over there in some Texas school on the border, the same people, the immigration was racially profiling these students because they're Latinos and they're thinking they're illegal aliens, or they just kind of racial profiling. Well, the students got a little pissed off because after that they won, and look what happened. They put the fence up, and now they sent everybody through the desert in Arizona, and that's why there's so many deaths because of that. What happened? A lot of the people filed that lawsuit. They kind of regret it because they're part of that. Why there's so many people dying, because of what happened. Because they didn't have a fence. The people were just coming walking through, but they were walking through the school grounds, and that's what it was. They even some students were they're teenagers, they're juveniles, and they're arresting them. So they kind of they got arrested because of based off this color of the skin, racial profile, and that's what ICE is doing right now. They're racial profile. They're getting away with it. But no, it's I've been hush hush about it. But we'll see what happens. And I don't know. They first were sending to El Salvador, but they're already thinking about doing these concentration camps because it's all money. It's all privately, run. They're quick to build these, billionaires or these companies are willing to make money off of these. They're going to make them work. Walk my word. Watch, something's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm using my phone. Both my lavalier microphones are dead. I don't want to carry this wire all over the place, and I don't want to hook up my laptop because I got the microphone condenser over there. And I was like, I'm too lazy. I'm just happy that I got the tooth pulled. I'm working on to get the other one. And yes, I'm going to tell you guys how to go around if you don't have insurance, but you have Medicaid, or if you're on the ACA. but you don't have dental insurance. There's a way to get around and get it covered, and you don't have to pay nothing. Yes, I'll show you. I went through it. I had to like go through the steps. Once you got everything, all your paperwork, I didn't have to pay nothing, and I got my tooth out finally. But now I'm going to work on the other one, because that's how I got the infection in my heart. That's how I got staph in the blood back in 2008. I was the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I was retaining water. I was like, even my friend right now, the ones that's helping me right now to, get out of that mindset. And since he came back into, we're starting to communicate, I'm trying to be, I look more, my self-esteem is up. I like the way I look because I've spent like a lot of money on facial products. So that was my main thing. It was just that all my siblings we don't look our age. I'm 51, and everybody's like, "What? You're 51? You don't look it." No, it's my mom's genes. But I found a set, lumen set. I like this. It made my skin tone. I'm getting no wrinkles. I'm getting rid of the dark spots. And so once I come up again, and I think it's next month, I'm gonna order again. I'm gonna have it on hand because I like the way I look. I'll tell you guys a bit, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I went through, and because after the rapes, what's been going on, not having that el gusto, well, not the gusto, but not self-confidence, or it's more like I don't know, but I'll share a little bit more of that, how I came up with CocoSlays, my perra days en la pinta con todos los bandileros. And no, I wasn't praying to Santa Marta, but I was there watching them. ¿Quieres agua? Agua? Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, anything for you, Poppy. You just make sure you got my back. TMI, I already could hear my friend. Mira esta pinche babosa. TMI, puta. TMI, puta. Más puta que eres. I'm sorry. But anyways, you'll see that kind of way. When I came, it's a long story. I'm going to make this short. I got a lot of ideas. I'll be doing cheeseman. I'll be doing this and doing that. A lot of it, It's kind of like, how do you say it? Like, this is like my daily journal. It's been 89 years. And este pinche babosa no tenía BBC or BLLC. Oh no, there I go again. TMI. Anyways, that's my character a little bit, I used to be like, oh shoot, when I was like, I had to correct the way I walk, the way I talk, mannerisms, I had to be tough. Even my friends like, you don't talk the same. I'm like, oh no, it's just like that's what prison does, especially here in Texas. All the gangs are in there, all the mafiosos. But on the DL, they let you saki, and if you let them, they'll let you fucky. Oh no, TMI again. Este pinche baboso ya está cochina. Cállate el hocico. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. Let me see what I could come up with. Give me some time, It won't be X-rated. I gotta flag it, explicit. No kids under 18. Ciao, sayonara. Always have faith in the man above. Have faith, no fear. Don't let your enemies get a control of your of you. Believe in yourself, because if your enemies see you're weak, they'll I promise you, they'll walk all over you. And ahí te dejan ahí con los pantalones abajo. Uy. Anyway, chao.